Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what is probate, who is involved, what kind of timelines we're looking at, and the services that we offer as 24-hour bids. So to help us understand it better, I'm going to be sharing a screen. All right, so we have our services broken into 3 stages, and I'm going to go over individually, and we also have 4 people involved in this process. So we're going to start by what is probate? Probate is the legal process that a deceased person's property is transferred into an estate with the intention of distributing it to the beneficiaries and also settling all the debt and also paying things like taxes. So this is a legal process and it involves 4 people. We have the personal representative. A personal representative can be in 3 categories. There's an executor, which is the person that is named in the lease. So this person will manage the asset, pay the debt, distribute the asset to beneficiaries, and basically handle everything that was in the lease. So that is an executor. There's an administrator, which is if there was no will, this is the person that will be appointed by the court. So this is usually a family member that might volunteer, or the court will appoint a public administrator. The third person is a conservator. This handles a minor or an adult that is still alive but cannot make sound decisions. So those are the 3 personal representative options. The second person is the probate clerk. This is the person that do basically case management, keep all the records for the court, and does everything that happens at the court. You have your probate attorney. So this person represents the estate. You basically work with the personal representative with the interest of the estate. So that's what the attorney does. Then we have the beneficiary. Beneficiaries, people named in the will, or the family members that have a claim on their assets. So basically, they were going to be needing them to cooperate, any resolutions, they need to disclose the assets and all those things. All right. Our services is broken down into 3 categories. As you understand, probate is a life cycle event that none of us is 100% prepared for. So we have our step number 1, which is compassion support. You've lost a loved one. Our first phone call is basically to create awareness that services like ours exist, that we're here to support you and give you a direction of what to expect in terms of going through a probate process. So that's our first contact. Our second contact is basically planning and preparation. This is when we visit the property if you're planning to sell a property. We're going to discuss about, are you planning to rent it, keep it, or are you planning to sell it? If you're planning to sell it, that's when we kick in and start I call it my streamlined solution process, which basically helps you to market your product, your asset, to maximize on its value. So there are other things that we're going to handle here. If you need moving services, we're here to connect you with them. If you need cleaning services, we're also going to recommend any repairs to maximize on the value, because according to the state, they can accept as much as 90% of the value of the appraisal. So my goal is to make sure that you maximize on that asset. So everything that's going to make life easier for you is what we're going to happen on step number 2. I'll make the phone calls. I will connect you with all the providers that's available to make everything easy for you. Step number 3 is the execution and decision making. This is when we analyze all the preparations that we've come up with. We're going to take proactive steps to execute and plan effectively. We're going to also adapt to whatever eventualities that comes along. So we're here and prepared to be open-minded and to give you the best results. I'm also going to share the probate timelines. Probate can be anywhere from 9 months to 18 months until the whole process is complete. So we want to educate you on that and also give you duties of an executor or the administrator so that you're aware of what they're doing and what they're supposed to do. With that said, I became a certified probate realtor because I'm dealing with a current situation with a client. And this brings up memories for me. With me, I had an encounter with death at a very young age. My mom passed when I was 14 years old. And in my family, we had 7 years of total confusion. My dad went into some kind of depression, and it was just rough. It was rough for us. But after high school, that was 7 years later, my dad came to me and said, Sam, you've said a lot of words about what we could do better as a family, but he asked me if I was ready to be able to do it myself. That's when I recognized the power of words, that what you say can materialize into reality, that the power of our thoughts can translate into reality if you have a definite desire to make it happen. So my mom used to say, Sam, when you grow up, help your dad. Your loved ones have desires for you to have a happy life despite what has happened. And managing these transitions can be very tasking to you. And that is why, for me, this is kind of personal. I'm here to help you because when I faced the situation my family was facing, the thoughts, the grace that God gave me, I was able to start rewriting the story of our family. And we're here where we are today with my siblings because I took action. We all took action. My dad supported the actions, and we came up with a better result. So I'm here to help you take those actions. I'm here to understand your family. I'm here to understand your situation and give you the guidelines, professional guidelines on how to move forward. So reach out to us. My phone number is 214-498-4942. Again, my name is Sam Limo, and I'm a certified probate realtor in DFW. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for the opportunity. Thanks.